Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shivani from Dr. Institute, and I'm here to talk about a topic that has been covered in the past but is as common an eye disease as cataract is, and that's dry eyes. Dry eye disease occurs when the eyes are unable to remain moist. This can be either because the tears produced are less or because the tears are evaporating very fast. This can cause discomfort, irritation, pain in the eyes, and even vision problems if the problem goes on for too long without being treated. According to several studies done in the past, it's very common in older people and affects more females than males. Now, to get into the depth of why dry eye happens, there are many factors, especially environmental factors, which are involved. People living in temperate climates or windy areas get affected more, and people who are using the screens get affected more. Having said that, even some medications or drugs that people are on or certain autoimmune diseases can cause low production of tears. So what exactly is dry eye disease? Dryness is when there is less production of tears and the eyes are unable to remain moist and wet, and that can cause vision problems and irritation in the eye. So there are three layers of the tear film which spreads well on the eye, and that's when we know that the eyes are moist. There's an outer layer which is the oily layer that contains the secretions by your meibomian glands or the oily glands of the eye that helps to prevent evaporation of the tears, like an oily film on water, so the water doesn't evaporate quickly. There's a middle layer which is the watery layer, that is the maximum part of the tears that helps to wash away the dirt and the grime and the debris. The third layer is the sticky layer. This layer helps to stick on the rest of the layers onto the eyeball so that the functioning of the lids on the eyes when their excursion is going on is smooth. So what are the symptoms that we see in a patient with dry eyes? So people complain of a feeling of heaviness in their eyes, a feeling of constant tiredness, especially at the end of the day. People complain of difficulty in focusing on bright light or having difficulty while light is shone on their faces. A burning sensation, feeling that something or sand-like particle is roaming around in the eyes but they can't seem to remove it, and a general feeling of parched or dry feeling in the eyes. So what are the common causes of dryness? There are some lash conditions like blepharitis, which is the infection of the eyelashes, and excessive oiliness of the glands which are present at the base of the lashes that can cause dryness if those glands become dysfunctional, because they are the oily glands that allow the tears to stick onto the eyes. Deficiency in vitamin A and omega-3 fatty acids, so to replace them some supplements can be had, but only after consulting your ophthalmologist. Spending a long time looking at the screens and overuses of contact lens or sleeping with the contact lens on. Environmental conditions like being in extremely windy or dry areas, smoking, that is also a causative factor, common systemic conditions like diabetes, or if you have autoimmune diseases like arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis or sarcoidosis, all these things definitely lead to dry eyes. So is there a permanent cure for dryness, or is there a cure that will completely always and forever make dryness go away? So you have to remove the triggering factors. If there's an underlying autoimmune condition which is causing the dryness, if there are modifiable factors like smoking, diabetes, which can be reversed, which can be avoided, that has to be done. If there are options like taking the draft away from your face when you're sitting in the office, the AC is hitting your eyes, those things can be avoided. Taking good supplements to improve the omega fatty acid levels in your body, vitamin A levels in your body, that can help to combat dryness. Drops, artificial tears which are prescribed by your ophthalmologist, are also available as over-the-counter or OTC drugs. They can be used. Those drops can be used at least 4 to 6 times a day. And taking breaks from your screen, because when we look at a screen we tend to stare. All those things, in order to avoid dryness, we can improve our lifestyle and help it. So how do we at the clinic diagnose that you have dry eyes? There are various tests which are available. One is to see your tear film height when we check you on the slit lamp. Second, doing a Schirmer's test, which involves putting 2 strips of paper which are calibrated with a measurement in your eyes so that we can measure how much of tears are wetting the strip. Tear film breakup time is another test which tells us how much of time it takes for your tear film to split up. So another diagnostic test is Lippy View, which maps your oily glands or the meibomian glands in the eyes using infrared light and measures the blinking rate as well. That helps us to keep a track or a progress record of how your dryness is doing and helps us to know how many of your glands are viable. So what are the treatment options available in today's time for dryness? Firstly, and the most simple, artificial tears. So these are over-the-counter eye drops, safe and preservative-free, which will help to reduce your dryness by replacing your own natural tears. So the frequency of the drop to be put is decided by the ophthalmologist, because it is important to know whether you have to put it 4 times a day, 6 times a day, or sometimes maybe even hourly if your tears are that less in quantity. There are also gels and ointments available. Those gels and ointments keep the eyes lubricated for a longer period of time, but on the downside they may cause a little blurring of vision. Also, in order to improve the oily layer of your eye, warm compresses can be done to stimulate the oily glands or the meibomian glands to improve the oily layer of your tear film. So the masks or the water has to be heated up to 40 degrees, and that helps to stimulate the oily glands better. We have something called as the LipiFlow thermal pulsation system. It's an FDA approved device which is meant to treat or cure your dry eyes. So this procedure entirely takes around 12 minutes to do. There is a shield that is placed on your eyes that provides heat and also massages the lids so that the oily layer of the eye can function better. So this treatment for dry eyes is the latest one, and it definitely helps with improving the functionality of their tear glands. So is there any quick fix or a home remedy that can be done to cure or treat your dry eyes? What happens when your eyes are suddenly dry and there's a burning or stinging sensation and you just can't keep them open? Use artificial tears which are given by your ophthalmologist. You can use them n number of times, because most of the times that the ones that are prescribed are preservative free. So they can be used even 10 times a day. Although if you're using them, remember that if the frequency is increasing, that means your dryness is increasing as well. Please visit your ophthalmologist to find out why. Another thing you can do is apply warm compresses, as I said. Heat a bowl of warm water, dip a cloth or an eye cotton pad in it, and then place it over your eyes. That will give you relief. Stay away from environments which are very windy or very dusty, so that will help to prevent the dust entering your eyes and a grainy feeling in the eye. Avoid the AC draft hitting your face directly if you're sitting in the office. So these are some things that you can do to prevent irritation with dry eyes instantly. Dry eye disease is a very common condition that affects at least 1 in 3 individuals in a city like Mumbai itself. This makes it an epidemic. Please take care of your eyes, stay hydrated and keep your eyes hydrated as well, and visit your ophthalmologist today.